Hey guys, quick video to show you how to pop up one of those polycarbonate awnings once you already assemble it. The directions are pretty much useless if you're going for anything over than one piece design. And you're also going to need hardware. So these bolts they give you is only for basically concrete walls. If you're doing wood, siding like I am, I'm going to have to get some other bolts. These bolts are fine. Okay, so for the hardware, these are the screws I decided to go with. I'm not going bolt style as that's too thick. We are going into plywood behind the siding, so nice thick screw like this should do the job just fine. It's not too long. Let's don't forget we're only going in this and into plywood, which is not far behind the siding. And you see those little grooves. I don't want to crush that when I'm installing, so I just got some regular nuts that I'm going to put behind here to level this out and make sure I don't crush anything when I tighten this down. And then black washers on top to make it all nice and clean. Make sure this doesn't go through these holes here. And the kit for 12, which is perfect. That's what I need. We're gonna pop the middle piece on first, and then we're gonna work on the sides. That's how I figured I'm gonna do this big 120-inch setup, which is 3-piece design. Probably the bottom will be about right here, because this thing does have a 4-inch drop. So if you would be flush over here, the awning will be actually hanging over the door and you wouldn't be able to open the door. So keep that in mind. So I'm gonna just measure out the middle and then we're gonna bolt it on. So to make sure everything's lined up and even, grab a level, put it against the side of your door here, the width of your awning, and just make yourself a line. Grab one of the brackets before you assemble them, line them up against that, and just mark your holes. You can also mark where the metal is if you want. And same on this side. Once you pre-drill your holes, then your install will be a lot easier. Or at least mark where they're going to be. Alright, so this is the format we're going with. The bolt, the washer, and then this nut for a spacer back here. So we're going to have one here to accommodate the siding. See this half-inch space right here. So I'm gonna have this ready, and I really just gotta get one side on first, the one that I prepped. Once I have that on, I can easily adjust and install the other one. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Not gonna fully tighten yet. I wanna be able to still move this because I gotta adjust for this side. Now you guys can see what I mean by the spacers. If I didn't have the spacers, I'll be crushing the entire siding. So that's what you for this piece. Now we get into it. One thing I want to do is test the strength of this. They said, you know, you can hang on it. It's aluminum build. So, all right, it works. And that's really it. Install complete. Very simple, just make sure it's leveled, especially if you're gonna start adding on other pieces to the sides. But as you see, clean install. It sits against your siding almost perfectly. You can tighten it even more if you want to, but I don't want to crush it too much. So no water is getting in there. Don't forget, you have a little overlap from your roof gutters, so you don't need to put any caulking and make a mess out of this. And that's really it. Check out the videos on how to fully assemble this, how to install the 1-piece, how to install a 2-piece that I'm going to put over there, and also how to install a 3-piece that's going on here actually. So I'm going to add on to these sides, but I just wanted to show you this quick clip how to actually pop these on with the bolts and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, guys.